matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in this sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide. Conference supremacy in play. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Wolverines will kick this deep to get us going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Razorbacks pick up enough for a first down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy is showing what he can do.
And the Razorbacks have first and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good. a screen play.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Razorbacks are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Razorbacks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Caught by the receiver. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Bringing it out, it's Fowler. They'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from the 34. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's caught across the middle. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. So Arkansas has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He'll throw it now. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got fourth down.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here we go on fourth down. Fights through the tackle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Try and muscle for the first down. As the first down is still going. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's running out of time here. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return. The takeaway on the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off. Gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Grabbed by the receiver. Solid tackle. Able to get him down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field.
He knocks it through with confidence. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
You know, nice design here with the bootleg to get him out to the outside, off to the right. Looks downfield, nobody's open, so instead of throwing it and forcing it into coverage, he's got the athletic ability there to pick up a nice couple yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, the rough game for this quarterback continues. They have to start putting the pieces together in this passing game, or this deficit is going to get a lot worse.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's going to take off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Dumps it down to the back, caught, and gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble to his left. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, with the pick ends that threat.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
A completion makes it second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. So it's Arkansas in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense, being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Now it's second down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Wolverines offense is on the move now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. To make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down at the 45.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Hey, great job here by this defense. It's going to be 4th down and 1. They bent, but they did not break. And we'll see if the offense elects to go for it here on this 4th down play.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. Tough to shovel a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Well, that's what you want from your quarterback. 4th down, Nothing there, uses his legs to pick up the first down, and he knows exactly what needs to be done. He's very aware of what's on the line here for his team.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Motion now from the tight end. And the running back takes the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Touchdown, Wolverines, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. And it's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. They look to throw it here on second down. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Wide open downfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. The experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.